So the X-Men universe seems to be evolving faster than anybody really expected it to. Deadpool, huge success, really sent the X-Men franchise into the stratosphere by being their most successful movie of all time. And when you really think about it, that was kind of shocking to pretty much everybody. Now, of course, this year they have Legion on FX, which has come out to huge amounts of fan support for how amazing the storytelling, the visuals, and the X-Men universe is being represented in the TV series. Now, of course, they even have a brand new second TV series in development that's going to pilot and is going to be within the shared X-Men live action universe, which is pretty awesome. Now, obviously, the big thing that's missing there is the status of the X-Men franchise itself. Now, for a while now, we've known that the codename to some upcoming X-Men movie is X-Men Supernova. Now, what exactly that means and what it has to do with anything, we really don't know, but all we know for a fact is that they are going to be exploring some of the Dark Phoenix saga, and hopefully this time they can do it right. Recently, the Game of Thrones star Sophie Turner, who is of course playing Jean Grey in the X-Men movies, was interviewed regarding her future in media. And she got to talk a little bit about the brand new Game of Thrones Season 7, and she goes on to say that the final Season 8 is going to start shooting later this year. So this is the exact quote she says. "So we're about to start shooting the next X-Men. We just finished shooting Season 7 of Game of Thrones, and I got a couple movies to do before X-Men starts. And then we go to Season 8. So I've got a busy year lined up." Now, typically, Game of Thrones starts shooting a couple months after the season ends. Now, here's the thing. We know that the newest season of Game of Thrones is not coming when all the other ones came out, which means it's not coming this spring. It might even be mid to late summer. So starting a couple months after that would mean that the production of Game of Thrones Season 8 is probably going to start at the end of 2017, if not early 2018. Which would place X-Men Supernova, presumably, unless that's another movie, to start shooting in the next couple of months. And honestly, the way I see it is they're going to start shooting X-Men probably around the time that Game of Thrones comes out to the newest Season 7, and that's going to overlap with her doing that, so by the time she's done shooting X-Men, she can go right into shooting Season 8 of Game of Thrones, so nothing is overlapping, there's no contractual problems with anybody. Now, they could pull something out where they go and shoot the movie, like in the next 2 months, and then they have a lot of, post work to do, which honestly could be great, but she says she has a couple movies she has to shoot. So she's got to fit 2 movies in there, roughly, 3 to 4 month shoot per. So if you're fitting 8 months in there and you're starting with spring, you're probably ending shooting both of these movies around December, aka the rumored new start date of Game of Thrones Season 8 shooting, which would make a lot of sense. So you guys let me know your thoughts on this and how excited are you for whatever X-Men is about to bring us.